Okay, and we are live. Good evening, everyone. Happy Thursday, aka Friday Eve. Hope the week is going well for you guys. We're almost there on the weekend. Going to be resuming the main campaign here for my barbarian. Haven't played this game for like a couple days, so I've been pretty itchy to get it started. You know, it's really awkward because I spent a little bit of extra money on the Ultimate Edition because my good friend Jesh paid for most of the game for me. He bought the game for me for my birthday, so I was like, I might as well fork over the extra funds and just get the Ultimate Edition. My dumbass, I bought the Ultimate Edition without even really paying attention to the content that comes with it. I guess the biggest selling point to it was the early access to the servers, which was nice. But all the other rewards are pretty much just cosmetic. So I'm kind of bummed about that.
Night and day. They deserve a little praise, but I can't let them see me as soft. Mind giving them a cheer for me? Easy coin for you, a boost of confidence for the recruits, and I get to go on being the hard ass. Everybody wins.
I'll handle it.
Am I supposed to do like emotes or something? Huh. Interesting. Okay. I don't think I've ever done a quest where I'm like required to do emotes. At least not since like RuneScape. Oh wow, we got a lot. Okay, we'll just wait, why didn't that work? We gotta cheer for these guys. Look at them working their butts off. Okay, I just got saved. There we go.
Impressive.
Oh, I like the
Well done.
way my wrists and forearms just shake so violently. That's very barbarian-esque. Hi, welcome to the stream.
Thanks. I hope they don't get used to it.
Hooray, side quest complete. Well, that actually got me to level 29. I was not even aware I was so close to leveling up. Go with that. Yeah, I just love how fluid all the combat is in this game. It feels really freaking good. But let's go back to the main quest here. I think if I meet Lorath over here, I believe I unlock mounts. And then I can finally use the cosmetics that I paid extra money for the Ultimate Edition. I just love that the Diablo 4 is just kind of open world now. You can run into random people engaged in local events and similar quests. I haven't really partied up with any randoms yet, but the events are just so cool because they just happen throughout the world and anybody can participate in them. So usually you'll get temporary parties with randoms. Okay, we're gonna go that way. Off we go. Let's hope there's another waypoint somewhere along the way here. I think probably in this region there should be a waypoint, but I think I'm just going to continue all the way through. Oh, wait. What's that? Oh, that's an event. Nah, I don't feel like doing that right now. Oh, I respect. That's right. Oh, okay. For a majority of the game, I was using the same dual wield build, but it started to get stale, and it started to. Some of the abilities didn't exactly feel like a barbarian, so I went and picked like the beefiest abilities I could find in my skill tree. That's what we're going with. Hey, Unrated Gaming, welcome back, brother. Good to see you. Happy Thursday. Fun fact of the day, the dot over the lowercase I or J is known as tittle. No kidding. That's like the that's like so specific. It's like it's like one of those things that somebody uses like every day, probably of their lives, and they're just like totally unaware of it. It's a lot of people here. They do a lot of damage. Holy crap. It's like the little plastic clip or at the end of like a shoelace. I already forgot what it's called, but you know, something like that. Something you use every day. You aren't even aware of the definition or the term for it. That's so funny. The aglet. Yes, thank you. That's the one. I gotta kill these guys. They are tearing me up here. I'm just kind of letting them do it because I'm trying to get through here, but there's so many enemies. Yeah, this build's so much more fun to use compared to what I was using before. This build has a execute, which admittedly is a little difficult to gauge when it's actually going to properly execute. But if I do get the kill, it goes instantly off of cooldown. So I can just constantly just execute some of these smaller enemies, and it does tremendous damage to bosses as well, which is always welcome. But yeah, this move is just so badass to me. It's like I think it's probably the barbarian's best ability. Phineas and Ferb, that is what it's from. Dude, that show's goated, honestly. It's like such a strange concept, a lot of these cartoons, but somehow they just work. They capture our attention and win our hearts. Do you know if Phineas and Ferb ever got like did they ever get like a season finale or something, or like a series finale? I guess it wasn't really a series, but still, did they get like a show finale, something like that? So that show definitely is deserving of it. What? Oh my gosh, I'm over here typing. I'm like, wow, my ability's not proccing. Ooh, I almost died there. These guys are making me vulnerable. So not only are they reducing my healing, but they're also increasing the amount of damage I take. Pain in the ass debuff to have on you, especially if you're facing a multitude of bosses. Let them do that to me. Keep moving here. Gosh, there's just so many of these blockades and monsters here. Oh, I think I'm in the right area to get my mount. Let's hope our guy Lorath has what we need. I don't know who chance came to see me when he came to jump in my lap, but I didn't. I felt bad. I had to move him over. Allie, did you know that the dot above the I, like a lowercase I or a lowercase j, is called a tittle? You knew that? No way. Really? That's impressive. Are you sure? They're different symbols. No, the other thing that makes this kill shot, this death blow so good is the fact that it's AoE. So I really only need to execute one enemy, but I can hit a multitude of them with a really strong ability. Same name, huh? Really? Wow. We'll learn something new every day. When I first started playing Diablo, whenever I use like these resource generating basic abilities, I would be always tempted to use like AoE. So I always like just doing like weak AoE attacks on big mobs. But now I'm starting to favor more single attack because I can just use my stronger abilities for the AoE, which is actually going to output more damage. Whereas like the single target attacks usually have like some type of additional buff, or like in this case it allows me to lurch or like lunge towards them, which gives me a little bit more mobility. Ah, that execute is so good. We're not gonna get over it. That's tough to execute there. How's it spelled? Hey, Tavo, my guy! Happy Thursday, bro. It's good to see you back. How's the week treating you, dude? How would you say it's spelled, man? How did you just find out it was spelled? They are different? Oh, okay. Oh my goodness, I'm about to die. I gotta get these skelly archers off me. Quite smooth. Hey, that is beautiful to hear, Tyler. Love a good smooth week. It's same here, man. It's been a good week. I'm just happy that we got warm weather again. Me and Allie have been enjoying our patio deck. We've been just chilling out there on the hammock. We got some new patio furniture as well. So yeah, we've been kicking it, man. Trying to get a lot of spring cleaning done. I keep hitting enter. That is messing me up. Every time I hit enter, it like prompts me to start typing in chat, and I can't use my abilities. Piece this guy up here real quick. Oh yes. Keep bringing this down. Oh, let me get the execute, please, before I die. Dang. These guys are tanky. That or I'm just really not doing enough damage. I mean, I'm dealing decent damage. It's not nothing, so I gotta account for that much. Ali says the symbol over the enya in Spanish is called the tilde. Oh, shoot, you're right. I just realized that those are the same thing. Because the tilde key is next to the one underneath your escape. I use that fairly frequently. I used it in Minecraft a lot, because that was like the key I needed to use to open up like console commands. I think same for like Skyrim and Fallout as well. Outdoor PC. Oh, right. Yeah, we've just been chilling, man. Nothing crazy going on. We went to a convention a couple weekends ago during my birthday weekend. It was a anime convention called ASEN. They host it just outside of Chicago. It was a good time. I had fun. Allie and I brought we got a room there on site, and like we brought like a big cooler just full of like snacks and drinks. We had all the live resin we wanted to smoke. It was chill, man. It was a really good time. Like nothing, just like, and I brought my Xbox there too with me, so we were just chilling in the hotel room, just snacking, playing, watching shows, puffing on the good old herb. Hey, happy birthday! Thank you so much, man. I turned 28. Big old 3 zeros right around the corner, but it's gonna hit Allie before it hits me. So I'm thankful for that. Oh, we might die here. Damn, my basic ability is actually kind of harming me here a little bit.
I have no potions.
It's causing me to dash into these damn attacks by accident. Sheesh, that is a tanky spider. We gotta figure out a way to heal up here. I don't have enough durability. Oh no, I think I got it. We're good. I just need to believe in myself a little bit more. Yo, how did I just miss that ability? These tiny freaking spiders have increased health buff on them, and we don't want to die. How does that miss? I literally went to death blow that spider, and when it had like 1 HP, and my guy just buried my buried his weapon right next to the damn target. Totally missed. That's so awkward. Yeah, technically, yeah, we are the same age for now. Tom says, I also prefer my significant other to be older than me. Hey, buddy. You know, it's funny because one of my acquaintances just got with a cougar. Like, she's like twice his age. Like, I'm pretty sure. I don't know like I said, he's my acquaintance. He's not exactly like. I just know we've met each other. We've talked on multitude of times. We have each other added on Facebook. And yeah, this guy's like straight up dating a cougar. And I think the weird part is the lady that he's with was like with his like, I think like his step uncle. So it's like his step uncle's ex-wife that he's dating. It's like weird. I don't know all the exact relations and the exact conditions, but it definitely caught me off guard. These bears, oh my goodness, they are tearing me up. I can't dodge that ability either, not with what I'm using here. No! That's awkward. Thank you so much, Tavo. Rocking the cradle over here. Are you referring to me, Allie? You're rocking. Ah, okay, okay. Yeah. Cougars in Diablo. You know, I haven't come across a mountain lion in this game, but I bet there are some. There's got to be. Surely they got all these grizzly bears. Oh my goodness. These bears can one-hit me too down here. Like they chunk my health. I don't know if I can run into like a... Oh my goodness, I almost died there. I don't know if I can run into like a boss bear or anything. Because I think they're considered like wild animals, so they don't have like boss variants as far as I'm aware. I knew that was going to happen as soon as I dashed in between those three. Oh yeah, I am kind of giving the tea out there. It's okay. I didn't dox him. That's good. Ah! Why do I keep typing down?
I'm not ready yet.
Damn, I might need to switch this ability, honestly. I have a basic ability that lets me stun. I kind of like having that lunge forward, but it's starting to mess me up a little bit. I think I just need to use it more, probably more skillfully instead of spamming it as much as I am. See. Oh, no, I'm not fucking with this. No thanks. No thanks. I don't want to deal with the spiders. No thanks. Oh shit, I'm going the wrong way. I like how all the trees, the spiders, the bear are all just like... You know, we got all these people over here and they're all just focusing me for some reason. I wonder why all these NPCs are just like standing here. Nobody's interactable here. It's not an event. Whatever. Let's see if we got some new gear. That is only just slightly better for armor, this helmet. But having these rares, they add on additional bonuses. So like these magic weapons, these blue ones, they're even though it has technically more armor for me, it just doesn't give me as many attributes as my current helmet. Rares will usually complement your build by giving you additional resources or adding effects onto your abilities, or even adding ranks into some of your abilities, which is super, super nice. Top of us, excited for anything coming out. Currently, honestly, not really. I didn't see the Xbox or PlayStation releases. That I think those were announced today, or were they yesterday? The only game I was really looking forward to was this one and Hogwarts Legacy. Oh, Metal Gear, really? Which I need to see who the character is on this one. Hey, Ali, can you look up Metal Gear for me? Oh, it's these hornet things. Oh, I did not like these guys in Diablo. These guys, so these little yellow lightning bugs, they like send out a stream of them, and they're kind of homing in a little bit, kind of like a needler, but you can dodge them. And if you're like point blank with that in front of these things, they'll just completely melt you with that attack. Ali, if you could look up the new Metal Gear. I'm just curious to see who the protagonist is, if you can tell who the main character is. It should mention who the main protagonist is. So if I can be honest, like I am a fan of Metal Gear, but I'm very, very seldom play the games. Like I just, it's like one of those games that I just really like enjoying watching. So I think it has like really interesting story, but I think the biggest part of it for me was that I made the switch over to Xbox at a really young age, and I just never really stuck with PlayStation and Sony. So I think I have that downside. Sweet. Oh, really? Huh. Is it like a prequel? I thought Big Boss died. Yeah, Tavo, do you have any favorite Metal Gear? The one that I think I absolutely loved was Revengeance. Raiden's just so freaking cool. I know that some people didn't really particularly enjoy the game because it was such a change of pace. Being a cyborg ninja guy with a sword, but it was just so badass. The sheer badassery of the gameplay made up for any gaps in the story or in the universe continuum that people didn't like. Wish I could say the same about Halo 5. That was like a game where it had, like, it was top tier in terms of like performance and just like handling. Like it handled like such a good AAA title. It was actually really, really fun gameplay, but the story, the pay to win cards kind of shut everybody out of that, out of enjoying Halo 5 as they could have. Oh, I'm so glad I can just use this ability to keep hitting him. Hope I can kill him. I think I can. Yay! Yeah, the first one, oh man, it was so good. I honestly, when I did play the first one, but I never really got very far in that game because, like, when I started playing it, I was probably like 4, maybe 5 years old. Like I was really, really young. So I didn't really understand the mechanics of the game, and plus, like, solo games like terrified me as a kid. I did not want to play a game solo. I always wanted to, even to this day, I don't prefer playing games solo. Like I'll do it, but it's not my go-to game. I much rather have multiplayer, or at the very least like a co-op partner to participate with.
Well, he's still breathing.
He is lucky to be.
That old man there, he claims to be Horadrim, but he drinks like an ox.
Tavo, there was this game. I think it was created by the same guys.
He came to town days ago.
Allie, can you
looking
search
for
up
a
this game
servant
called?
of the demon Lilith, a pale man.
Oh crap! I
Seems
can't
he didn't
remember the
like what he
name.
found.
There were like a bunch of monkeys with sirens on their head, and the main character would go around with a
Take it
net
from here.
trying to catch them.
Who are you?
It was on
He and I met
PlayStation.
in the Fractured Peaks. I saw his pale man in a vision, if you can believe it.
Ape Escape, that's the
Enough.
one.
He's yours.
Ape Escape. No,
Just keep away
oh,
from the bug.
Donkey Kong too, but no. Have you ever played Ape Escape? Because I think there was like an Easter egg on the first. It might have not been the first, but I think it was the first or second Metal Gear. And like Ape Escape was like a totally different game. You had to like go around around these worlds and like solve puzzles using different types of like gadgets. You had to capture these monkeys that escaped from a lab.
You told me to meet you here, Lorath. Remember?
Of course I remember. I'm just surprised you're not dead.
Damn, this man's just
Hand me that bottle.
What happened to you?
laying in the pigsty.
I was sacked, obviously, by vast quantities of alcohol, wielded by my own treacherous hand. Then there also been a brawl with the goats over this patch of mud. But I like to think I triumphed.
Lorath, who is the Pale Man?
The Pale Man is
The Pale Man. I just remember that
Haradrim.
the pale guy from Pam's
You must
Labyrinth.
know him.
Dude with eyeballs
I
in his
thought I
hand.
did once.
Freaking
His
terrifying.
name's Elias. He was my apprentice. He was the one who brought Lilith to Sanctuary. It's possible that I did not take the news very well.
What must we do then?
Find him. Figure out what he's done. And then kill him.
You got it, Lorath. We
Listen,
are
There's a
onto it.
woman here someplace. She has some messages we'll need. And I'm of no use to anyone right now. Could you find her? Enough time has been wasted. Oh, check around the inn. Ask if she's heard from the Orbe Monastery.
I have all these side quests around, but I'm really only interested in the main story. I think it just gives me the most rewards for my effort.
Same as yesterday and
I feel like all the side quests and random encounters I get, I feel like the difficulty scales differently for those encounters. It's
fearsome fellow.
tedious
dressed
to
in
do
black.
them as well.
After Laura's performance last night, I wager he'll want to know.
Especially because I'm just like way more interested in like the main story. I don't really care. Like, let's see what. You seem troubled.
It's my sons, Auden
Oh.
and Connor. They used to work here with me in Kedbadu, but then they got it in their heads to set up a new shop in Jirandai. You know how young men get. If you're headed that way, would you mind?
Don't worry.
Okay.
I'll look into it.
Well, let's hope that that guy's children are okay, or his sons are okay. Let's hopefully I'm not coming back to bring news of death. Thoughts on the game? On Tava, are you referring to Diablo 4 specifically, or on Metal Gear, or maybe on Ape Escape?
I wrote to the Orbe
I'm assuming Diablo, but I'll
Should have replied
I'll ask
by
for
now.
clarification just in case.
Tekrin spoke of a rumor. A pale man seen near the
Yeah,
canyons.
Dude, it's spot on.
The
Honestly,
Why didn't you
the
say so?
combat mechanics
We
like
got
feel
lost.
both. It's like non-Newtonian almost. They feel fluid but solid at the same time. Like when damage connects,
Meet me there, or
something
go
about like the
somewhere
sound effects and the animation and just like the hit itself just feels so good and so grounded. Like every ability you cast, like, you know, from some people's perspective, it might just seem like I'm like button mashing and everything, but like there's times for that. But for the most part, every ability has its place, and like you feel the power and outcome of every action you do. And everything's like spaced out enough to where, like, all the abilities are spaced out enough to where you can use them consistently, but it's not like you're just constantly spamming the same ability over and over again, which was something that kind of plagued Diablo 3, in my opinion. And then the way you're able to respec in this game also is pretty nice. I think I did prefer Diablo 3's skill tree a little bit more. over this one, because this one requires you to spend gold in order to respec. But it's not really that expensive, but it's just not as smooth as it was back in Diablo 3. So if I get tired of this skill set, or if I just want to check out some new abilities and everything, it takes a lot more time to get all that reorganized. Oh gosh, I don't like these things. God, Blizzard's just so good at like designing things that, well, are horror based. Just bring some of these enemy designs just make the hairs on the back of my neck stand up. The way they squirm and just slither, like, oh, I feel like Blizzard really outdid themselves. Hey, Milk Vendor! Welcome back, brother. Happy Thursday, dude. How's your week treating you? I do want to check out some of these other classes, though. I did have a chance yesterday, actually, to play with my buddy while him and his lady were playing together. They started new characters. I had a chance to restart, but I just wasn't really feeling like starting over at the time. But now I kind of want to see what other abilities there are, but on the same note, I also just want to see what happens on the story. I think Lilith and Narius are going to fight. I don't know for sure. I just feel like they're going to. Ooh, diamonds. Just ordered some steroids. I schmonk weed, hit vapes, and now I'm on testosterone. Hey, there's different reasons for it. You know, testosterone has a variety of different applications. I mean, the most prominent one is, of course, like muscle growth, but some people who may have like certain deficiencies or certain disabilities can benefit off of steroid use. I think it's also used, I might be wrong on this, I think it's also used to help some people with like multiple sclerosis, as well as I think Tourette's too. I might be wrong on this. I think like overall, I don't think it's like a high risk thing. I think it just depends on how often you use it and how much you're hitting. Because if you take it too frequently or you take too large of doses, it can actually inhibit your own testosterone levels in your own. There is a hormone we have that men have. PSA. I don't know what it's called. I can't think right now. So forgive me. But there is I believe it's a hormone. And we usually get it tested during blood draws to make sure that our prostates are working properly. I want to say it's PSA. And acid. Never forget the acid. You know, so I got these. I tried out. I actually have them right here. There's these mushroom gummies. So they're not psilocybin. They are. They're called like the Mario shroom or Santa's magic sometimes. They're these red mushrooms with little white. I don't know how you describe them. I guess like spores or like warts on them. And they're like red cap mushrooms with little white specks on them. And apparently they're inherently toxic, but in small doses, it replicates the effects of psilocybin. And I tried them out. They're pretty neat. They're totally legal too, which is an extra bonus. The only deficiency I have is not having enough testosterone yet. Fair enough. Well, I hope. Oh gosh, this lady. I tried to save her. But I hope you get the results that you're looking for with it. It's all testosterone use and steroid use is very common too. Like people who don't go to the gym would probably be surprised to find out just how many people actively use anabolic steroids. But no, it's really common, especially if you're a regular at a gym. Especially if you spend a lot of time around the around bench press, around the full lift thing. I can't remember the term for it. The full press, where you like stack up all the weight and do a squat. I forget what that's called, but spend a lot of time around that, around those power lifters. Like, yeah, somebody will introduce you soon enough. Hey, Toza the Terrible, welcome to the stream. Oh, I'm so quiet. Is my shitty phone? I can relate, honestly. My phone's pretty shitty. I gotta buy a new phone myself because I still have the OnePlus 5, which like came out back in like 2014, I think. And it's still a 4G phone, so like I'm way behind. Ready for that upgrade. So I feel you. Well, I'm glad my audio's not messed up on my end though. I appreciate you mentioning it just in case though. I think the way my audio's set up, I think headphones could be of tremendous help if you have access to them. But audio's usually better with headphones anyway, so I'm sure you've considered that already. Oh, so there's plenty of testosterone down here in Texas. That's for sure. You know something I learned recently, which was interesting? So, so women also have testosterone. They have levels of testosterone. And women actually have more testosterone than estrogen. It's just that men completely lack the estrogen hormone. And it's severely like recompensed with significantly more testosterone. So that's the distinct difference. I always thought that women had estrogen and men had testosterone, and that's just how it was. Loot. Just happy to be here. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. We're happy to have you back, Toza. Hope you're doing well, though, man. Hope the week is treating you good. Especially my mother-in-law. Aggro and buff AF. That's hilarious. Probably my mother-in-law's not still. She'll probably still kick my ass though. Yeah, that chancla. When's the last time she had to hit you with a chancla? Oh. There's a lot of mini bosses in here. Corpse bows creep me out. Tabo, I bet you could have listed a lot of ideas and design concepts from this game, I think, because you have that. Oh, I almost died there. You have that eye for like the gory type of art.
My burden is too great.
Oh no, I don't have space. We gotta go back. Got increased health. We just gotta beat their heads in for a little bit. I missed the streams, bro. Aw. Well, yeah, sorry I haven't really been active all that much, but I'm glad that you guys missed the channel. That really warms my heart, honestly. We'll just I don't know what I'm gonna go back to town. I'm gonna recycle, or I'm gonna salvage most of these items, and then I'll come back. Yeah, I think the like hardest thing for me with like streaming is like, because usually when I play video games, I usually hop in Discord with my guys from you know, when I was a kid, and my childhood friends, and you know, we usually shoot the shit in there. But like now that I play games on stream and everything, you know, I don't want to be in Discord. You know, I'd much rather talk to you guys and interact with you guys as much as I can, over, you know, you guys just kind of sitting there idly listening to me and my guys bullshit on Discord, you know. You know, and sometimes, you know, there's a time and place for it every now and again, but just for the sake of the quality of the channel, I try to avoid those situations. That's why, like, I don't, when I'm in Halo and stuff, I don't use comms, even in ranked, because it really distracts me from the from chat. I don't know if I want to use this one. We're gonna go with that one. I think I'm gonna regret doing that, but whatever. Let me actually look and see if I'm gonna regret that. What does this give me? Oh, okay, wait. Double swing? I don't use double swing anymore, so that's fine. Okay, yeah, we'll go with that. So then, yeah, so what made it hard for me was, like, you know, I'd you know, play games for a few hours, streaming, and then, like, I would want to jump in Discord and, like, chat with my guys, or, like, play a match of League with my guys, but then, like, it would already be, like, 10 p.m., and I've already spent so much time gaming, and then I worked full-time already throughout the day, and I felt like I was just, like, really out of balance with my work-life schedule. And then I'm also still trying to, I'm, like, working on some video edits. Sorry, it's taking a long time, but, I am working on a Harry Potter video that I hope to, or a Hogwarts Legacy video, sorry, that I hope to share with you guys really soon. Go back to Lorath, but let me go back to this guy. I'm trying to find my gem slot guy. He's all the way over there, but that's okay. We're just gonna re-salvage this stuff, and then we're gonna go back to the area that I was just in. Cool. Hey, L-Man, my man. Good to see you back, brother. Happy Thursday, L-Man. Tozo said earlier I played the beta. I was die-hard Diablo 3. Felt like I was playing Diablo 3.5. Was there anything specifically that you didn't like about Diablo 4, Tozo? I wish they would have added in a extra class. I feel like the Witch Doctor or the Paladin would have been a great addition. I feel like just having 5 classes, while it's not underwhelming, it's not exactly ideal, I think. I mean, it still gives you plenty of variety, and there's a lot of different ways to play each class, which is nice. But I don't know. When I was playing Diablo 3, my wife was the Witch Doctor, and I usually ran Monk, but on that one, I think I'm a Rogue. And I just really liked how the Witch Doctor has access to so many summons. Like, it's so cool being able to, like, summon your own mini army. And I was hoping to see a return with the witch doctor here, but it wasn't meant to be. That's okay. Well, I don't know. Maybe they'll include it in some DLC add-on. There's definitely going to be some paid content add-on in the future. Oh, jeez, we are all these like weird mini bosses. They aren't really that valuable to kill, if I'm being honest. But they do a shit ton of damage. I find myself all the damn time, I suppose. But you and everybody else on the stream can too. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's definitely good to apply yourself. Admittedly, I don't do it every day. Sometimes I just want to kick back after work and just not do anything. And I die. But yeah, I think it's important to challenge yourself and put yourself in semi-stressful situations, especially like especially if you're trying to build independence and you're trying to you know, better yourself, start a family, things like that. It's good to take on as much responsibility and trials early on while you're young. What the hell just happened there? That's weird. My game like froze. I don't know if you guys saw what happened, but I'm using a lot of buffs on this build right now. I think that's actually hurting my DPS. I'm probably going to change up some of these abilities here soon. So I really like having a lot of buffs. Like, when I'm facing a bunch of enemies like this, and I keep fighting against my own cooldowns. Oh, is that a legendary two-handed sword? I love to see it. Yeah, when I got a ton of enemies here and I'm fighting against my own cooldowns, like, it's kind of stressful trying to clear these guys. I miss identifying items though. I think that was like such a underrated part of Diablo 3. Oh sweet, we got this super buff. Let me just get through all of this. Well, that's a big mob. Jeez, I cleared that guy out fast. I don't love those Nephilim buffs. I don't know if that's what they're still called, but Diablo 3, that's what it was. It was white orbs. Tom says, so are we technically on the phone for really long? I guess so, in a sense, yeah. Yeah, because I mean, most people who tune into this, most viewers are on mobile. I think maybe like 15. Last I checked, like 15% of you watch me on like a TV, which I thought was like interesting. But I guess like some people cast like their YouTube onto their TV. Or they'll have like smart TVs and play it that way. But yeah, I think like 65% of you use mobile phones, and then the rest were PC. So yeah, I guess technically it'd be like we're like on a Skype call for a really long time. I'm streaming on the projector right now. You're so kind, Taba. Toza said earlier, wasn't super into the feel. That's just a personal opinion. It felt refurbished, Diablo 3. I'll definitely give a full release a shot. Yeah, man. Definitely. I think the game's really, really good, honestly. Like, I haven't really found anything that I'm, like, genuinely, like, disappointed about with the game. Like, graphics, visuals, the sound effects, all the animations, like, just look so spot on. And then even, like, everything from, like, the storytelling and, like, the voice acting, a lot of thought and preparation went into it, I think. I'm glad Blizzard didn't just, like, shit out a Diablo 4 title knowing that a big portion of the community is going to buy it. Out of all the classes, though, I feel like Barbarian kind of got the most love. Out of, like, just in terms of, like, combat fluidity and animations and overall enjoyability. Just from my own perspective, because I haven't even played all the classes yet, it seems like Barbarian got the most attention from Blizzard. They really wanted the Barbarian experience to be solid. It keeps going. My mic's going out. Can you look at the OBS and tell me what the levels say? If there's ever a part where that top layer, the levels don't pick up at any point. Like, let me know. You can see if there's correlation with the equipment.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh, I might go down here. I like these plague knights. Dude, Teams meetings are so awkward. Dude, I have to do them. Well, it used to be, we used to do them every week, then we cut them down to twice a month. And now I just got an email like 2 days ago that my leadership's going to cut down our Teams meeting down to just once a month, which I'm pretty thankful for, because, like, we don't really talk about anything of, like, of significance. Anytime we're, like, in a Teams meeting, it's just to be friendly and cordial and respectful to your peers and your management, you know, just to kind of shoot the shit for a little bit. But it's not, anytime we're in a Teams meeting for my job, like, anything that really needs to be communicated can just be said over an email, and it's probably more efficient to send it by an email, because you can get read receipts. You know, it's down in writing, so there's no misunderstanding, or if there is misunderstanding, you can clarify in text. Is he wearing pants? Who knows? I always wear pants when I work. They're sweatpants, like they're totally comfy pajamas. But no, I always fear that. Even when I'm like in my Teams meetings and everything, I'll change clothes to like more business casual attire. Like I'll throw on a polo or maybe even a button up. Even though I don't like really have to. I have colleagues who just like show up in the Teams meeting wearing hoodie, even like a baseball hat, even like jerseys, like totally in their pajamas. And nobody says anything. I think we've just like gotten to that point where it's like, all right, everyone's working from home now. We don't really need to maintain the pleasantries, even though I try to. I'm totally wearing pants. They're a little ripped up though, I gotta admit. These are like I have two pairs of these sweatpants. They're like the same brand, they're just like different color, and I got them for Christmas. And they're super, super comfortable. They're like starting to like fall apart. Like the inside's still super comfortable, but the outside layer is like starting to get torn, and I'm pretty sure it's because of my cats. I'm missing something. Oh my gosh, I almost died to that skeleton. It almost said I've walked into dorms where the dudes are butt-ass naked while streaming. I can only imagine. It'd be like that. They'd probably be like so nonchalant and completely like unaware as well. Like, oh hey man, like there's some pizza in the fridge. You know. Do not imagine. Yeah, I'll just like etch and sketch that out of my brain. Burning it out, lasering it out of my head. Loot? Okay, surely there is a... Oh, that's not a teleport. There's no teleport over here. Or waypoint. Oh, I got... What? Oh, so... Oh, there's like class quests. That's pretty cool. I wonder if that's only just this like one quest line or if there's like a variety of different ones. Wonder what I'll unlock. Red Dead Redemption map head ass.
A fortress unguarded.
The I was just talking about Red Dead Redemption yesterday with Allie. I want her to play that game. I gotta get it back from my buddy. I let one of my friends borrow it, and then he stopped playing his Xbox, so he loaned his Xbox to another one of our friends, and he gave like all the games that I loaned him and all of his games to our friends. So I gotta go to my other guy to get my Red Dead back. Something about that guy's voice was so disturbing.
What about the others? Diablo!
Do as I say!
Why did he the way he said that, creepy. He had a certain like pitch or a certain tone to his voice that just gave me the creeps. That's something that I really do appreciate about this game though. Like it just like going back to like the voice acting and like the storytelling, they really do captivate you. Even though it's like this top-down board game kind of experience, like you do still feel like very interacted with what's going on around the story. Unless you're the person who just likes to skip all the dialogue, which is respectable, but at the same time, I feel like you really you're not doing this game justice if you don't read some of the story, some of the dialogue, because it's definitely worth it. It's very, very interesting, and like there's one of the early characters, Vigo, that you get introduced to. He's honestly, I think he's had some of like the coolest like side character story that I've really ever seen, honestly. Like it wasn't even like anything huge, but it's not really a spoiler, so I'll just tell you what happens. This guy Vigo, he's a gate guard, and he accepts a bribe from this lady and a demon to get into these mines where they can cast this spell to release another demon who's holding a key to open the gates of hell. So literally because he took a bribe, several people die, like a multitude of good guys die. He lets a demon into an area that he was guarding, and that has, as a result, opened up the gates of hell. Because all that went on, like he was like the entire time he was trying to like repent, and then there's like this boss battle where It was like a Warhammer 40K moment. I don't know if you guys played that game, but there are these mech suits that they drive that some like monks can control, and like these mech suits are like they're like an Iron Maiden. Like they're the inside are like full of spikes, just nasty business. But they give you they're like powered off of like faith, apparently. So this guy Vigo ends up pretty much sacrificing himself, going through like unfathomable suffering and pain to help you defeat this boss, to redeem himself. And like, I was like researching on like forums about this story, and I'm just like, not that many people were talking about it, and I was like really surprised because I felt like it was very impactful and definitely very deep, I think. For just like a side quest, or a side character for the main quest. Hey, Jonah's back. Jonah, welcome to the stream. Oh, Tony Walker, I am the alter ego of Jonah. Basically, I'm his alt. Well, welcome, Tony Walker. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. I said earlier, luckily you have cats to defend your belongings. I mean, I don't know. I feel like they wouldn't. I feel like they wouldn't defend him. If I'm being honest, I feel like Chance would be like the first one to just run away. And Naruto, I mean, I don't even think he would have the chance to run away. I think he would just be hiding the entire time. If somebody just broke in. Ali wants that alter ego like Hannah Montana.
3 primes and 4 lessers, enemies of all creation.
There's a lot of slain monks here. Oh, I leveled up. Oops, wrong button. Okay, let's see. These all passives. Interesting. I kind of want to like get some of these passives up, but I don't know, it's like so weird because the barbarian uses so many different weapons, so like just getting this buff in one-handed weapons, or getting this buff in two-handed weapons, or this buff in bludgeoning weapons, it's like kind of inefficient because I use a variety of all the weapons. I'm just gonna go with that. I need to be more durable. Gotta pickpocket all of them. It's okay, we don't gotta pickpocket them since they're dead. We just got it's a little different. It's not pickpocketing at that point once they're dead, it's looting. Which technically isn't inherently a crime unless you're trespassing. Jonah, welcome to the stream, man. He's the real one. Can't argue about that, man. Gosh, I just want to find this objective. You know, thankfully, like, there's been, like, some areas that you can explore in this game, but it's not, like, super overwhelming, at least in, like, these quest dungeons. Like, usually they'll loop back around to where you need to go if you happen to take the wrong indirect path. And usually the rewards are worth the little bit of detour. But I remember, like, in Diablo 3, it was not like that at all. Like, I remember if I pathed the wrong way, I would just have to end up walking on the other side of the dungeon. Because, like, the dungeons were just, like, so vast and somewhat poorly thought out, I think, in the last Diablo. It's like this main quest dungeon, like, you know, if I happen to go this way, I'm still going to get to the main objective area where I need to be. You know, these are well thought out dungeons that aren't going to take you forever to clear, and you're still going to be able to get through all of them, all rooms if you want to, but if you don't want to, you know, you can still progress through just like the main areas.
I shall keep it safe. And then...
Hey, Captain G-Bone, welcome back to the stream. Happy Thursday, bro. Jonah says, Amazon's like the multi-billion-dollar company that never gets my order in time.
Diablo.
Amazon. Oh, you're talking about the vote.
Devil's smile. He took the forbidden knowledge.
Shh, it's all right. I've cleared the way out. Can you walk?
There is no way out. What knowledge remains must never leave. Unto evening I shall keep it safe, and into the night hereafter. We must protect the archive.
What's this guy raving on about? What the hell? What was he saying? What was he saying? He's talking about needing to protect something, and then the next thing I know, this guy just falls over dead. Ray? You know, I got Spotify too. I pay for a family plan, so that my friends can use it. Oddly, I think it's only an extra like $5 to get 3 additional accounts access on Spotify. Pretty sure it's only $5, unless I was doing it during like a promotional period, which might be the case. But there was a lawsuit with Spotify recently. I think you might still be able to file your claim. I don't remember if they were selling information, or they were improperly storing it, or if they were selling like personal information. I'm not sure what it was exactly. But there's hella lawsuits out there nowadays for just about every like major technology company. I got one for Snapchat. I got like 3 of them for Facebook. I can listen to the War of the Worlds music by Jeff Wayne without my screen on. That's a beautiful thing. That's just like having YouTube Premium. If you have that, you can turn off your screen and still listen to music, which is pretty nice. I know when Google bought YouTube and really started shifting the website design and how people were able to consume content with ads and everything. It was like one of the biggest complaints people had was like not being able to listen to their favorite music while their phones are turned this off. Or not turned off, but you know what I mean, screen off. I need to respec soon. We'll see. Hey, Cosmic Mar, welcome back to the stream, bro. Happy Thursday to you. Yeah, we just hit 30 not too long ago. I'm leveling up quite fast. You're 27, no kidding. Hey, if you want to party up, man, please feel free to join me. I could shoot you an invite if you'd like me to. I think we got to get added on battle.net though. Oh, thank you, Cosmic. I appreciate the support so much. Glad that you enjoy your time here. Try to make the content entertaining. Played Halo yesterday. Did some big team battle. It wasn't as bad as I remembered. A lot of people are on comms now. Ooh. Dude, that's great. I haven't played Halo in probably... It's been like... Honestly, like probably 3 weeks. I bought a new Xbox Elite controller though. So I was actually going to... I was going to stream Halo today. But then I just decided against it last minute. I really wanted to... start up some more Diablo, but yeah, in the next Halo stream that I do, I'll be using my new Elite controller, so hopefully I'll be able to perform better. But yeah, one of my viewers who also streams, Teched Out. I don't know if you guys are also subscribed to him, but check him out if you haven't. He was streaming today, and that's something that I noticed as well. He was streaming Halo. A lot more people were on comms than what we used to have. I don't know if 343 changed the default setting for open comms, because I think before it was on push to talk, or your local comms were just off by default, so you had to physically turn them on, if I recall. So hopefully they turn that off. I feel like banter in Halo, Call of Duty. I feel like all that's like necessary just for the community, no matter how toxic it gets. I feel like local public chat just like makes the game that much more enjoyable, especially like when you get death audio. Oh my god, that is just so funny. Like, how hilarious is it to just like kill somebody and then for like a second and a half you can just hear their comms, hear them bitch about you. It's just so good. George says, I've been in a War of the Worlds recently. I admittedly I know of the movie, but I haven't finished it. I only watched like parts of it. So when it came out, I was like terrified of it. I don't do good with horror or like psychological thrillers. I lose sleep over those types of things. Oddly, I can play Diablo without any problems, but this game isn't really so much scary as it is, like, I guess, disturbing and gory. It's the first-person horror games that get me. Like Outlast, Resident Evil, those games. Chill me to my bone. Who else is watching in 1522? Oh wait. Find the words of secret litanies to gain access. Okay. Don't know where I'm supposed to go with this. Oh wait, okay, I see what I gotta do. Cosmic says the best side character. Hold up, Euro. What about Arbiter? Oh, you got me there. I was talking about Vigo earlier, wasn't I? Okay, yes. Arbiter holds a special place in their hearts. That's just like goes without saying, though. You know, he's just privy to that position. He just gets it. He already has it. It's no contest. He's like permanently within our good graces in the gaming community. Arbiter's like Dirk Nowitzki. Nobody fucking hates him.
No, I deserve to burn.
Like, I don't know anybody, like when Halo 3 dropped, I don't think there was a single person who was just like, oh, like, I'm upset that Arbiter's on our side now. I think everyone was just like mind blown that Arbiter and Chief are on on the same side in the same mission, back to back, shoulder to shoulder. Cool as hell.
My scholars.
Jonas says I'm 10 years old and I watched that whole movie without shivering any timber. Yeah, I don't know why. I think it was just the aliens that just creeped me out. War of the Worlds, is that where they would like suck like the blood and guts out of the humans, and they would like spray it to like terraform the planet? Am I thinking of the right movie? Because I'm pretty sure when I was introduced to it, like, I'm pretty sure like my parents were watching it or something, and I just like walked into the room and I was like, oh, what's this? Saw what grotesque things were happening in that movie, and I was like, I'm not interested in this. I probably need to go back and give it a try though. I know that it's a fan favorite. They made red weed with human blood. Oh, I see. I gotta be careful. This guy might actually kill me. I haven't been paying attention to any of his special abilities. This is a main quest boss. So their abilities are always static, always going to be the same, no matter the difficulty or time that you encounter them. I think their level is scaled based off of your level, I mean, obviously, but as I knock down his HP here, he's going to have some more abilities that are less apparent, less obvious. Okay, so I see, like here, if I don't destroy these walls, he's going to detonate these, and they do a shit ton of damage to me. Busting those up. We'll avoid these big whirlpools of blood. I don't know what they are. But everything in my gut tells me not to get hit by it. Oh, that's what it does. Okay, so it's like a silence. If I'm standing in those like whirlwinds, I can't cast abilities. I think I just need to keep DPSing this boss. I don't think his abilities are really that hard. Caldric said get buffs in the one ability you spam the most. You know, you're right. I've been kind of parsing out my skill tree quite a bit. Like I don't have like a wide variety of skills right now, but I've been getting a lot of different passives. Like I've been branching out a lot. You're right. I should get some, like for this core ability right here that I'm using. I need to level that up a bit. Okay, so I can still tank the bone wall explosion, thankfully. Okay, that's good. Kind of an underwhelming boss, honestly. I'm curious to see if there's going to be some previously unused mechanic that this boss is going to pull out of his ass. Oh, you cheeky bastard. Keep spawning these walls. Sheesh. Jonas says another thing you should consider is listening to the War of the Worlds musical full album. Yeah, I could do that. What is it? What genre would you say it is? Just out of curiosity. I mean, I'll listen to just about any music. out of that. Oh. Really lucky I didn't just get one shot by that. I'm pretty sure these bone walls, I'm pretty sure the if I'm around multiple walls, I think it like exponentially increases the damage that I take. This guy is tanking. Not sure if it's a jump. I could pull that up on Spotify. Let me finish up this boss here. Hooray! Yeah, let me pull up my Spotify and I'll mark that so that I can listen to it later. I appreciate the recommendation.
Shall be shared among the children of Lilith, and no secret shall be kept from them. And the liars and learned thieves of the world shall perish in their regret.
Okay, I think I need to go back to town. Pretty sure. Excuse me. Should not be yawning. I need to see what the cosmetics look like in here. Wait, what am I doing? Wrong guy, wrong guy. Yeah, because I like that about Diablo 3. You were able to, as long as you salvaged an item previously, you can replicate how that item looks cosmetically and still use a different item for equipping for like stats. So if I wanted these gloves or this helmet to look a little bit different, I can just go see. I think it's one of these people. I don't remember who it is, but we'll figure it out later. There's somebody who can transmogrify, I'm pretty sure. Oh, and then we also have upgrades now, which are pretty sweet. They're not the best, honestly. It doesn't give you like a shit ton of a buff, but I mean, it's something. And most of the time, like I have 450 iron chunks here, like 14 and 1800 gold coins isn't really going to affect me all that much. Same with the silver ore, veiled crystals. I don't really need to be holding on to so many of them, so we can upgrade our weapon there. Actually, let me go upgrade. I might as well upgrade this other one too. No, wait, never mind. Yeah, I kind of fucked up upgrading that, if I'm being honest, but it's fine. It's kind of a low-level weapon, but it's my best in slot for now, so we'll keep it. Why did I go back to this place? To Sanctuary. Meet Lorath. Ked Barbu. Damn it, I haven't unlocked a waypoint in that area yet. Okay. We're going to... Why can't I leave the... What? What? This game's trolling me right now. Jonas says, no one would have believed in the last years of the 19th century that human affairs were being watched from the timeless worlds of space. Few men even consider the possibility of life on other planets. And yes, yet across the gulf of space, minds incredibly superior to ours regarded this Earth with envious eyes. And slowly, surely, they drew their plans against us. Quite the intro. It's probably just a matter of a few decades before alien life is we're made aware of alien life. I feel like it's just going to be like microbacteria or something, some type of microorganisms. It's not going to be like full on coherent, self-aware, extremely intelligent aliens. I don't think that's what we're gonna get. I don't know, part of me wants to live to find out, but part of me doesn't. I feel like if we were to learn that aliens were real, it would just flip all of our societies and cultures just on their heads, especially a lot of religions. There'd be, without a doubt, some faction of humanity would start to worship the aliens as gods. And oddly enough, I feel like that's already happened in the past. I feel like ancient civilizations, when they had like polytheistic religions that were revolved around a multitude of gods, I feel like those were probably just extraterrestrials in ancient days, but we don't really know for sure. God, just said I was 12 minutes behind. Oh, no worries, man. It was like kind of awkward being behind in the conversation a bit. That's happened to me on a multitude of times. No worries. Dude, yeah, man, we can get some missions in here together. That'd be pretty sweet. Need to eat dinner too. Telling you guys, that sub button and the like button's looking pretty thick. Damn, I missed my reset. I can survive this many zombies swarming me. Shit. That was close. Holy, that was not close enough, I guess. Gotta be careful. I don't want to get out of this inventory. I really want to beat this. Oh shit, I gotta satiate these plates before time runs out. But this damn class that I got, or this ability that I got, is making it impossible to stand on those in auto attack. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna pass this. That's fine, we're leaving. I would just really like to find a waypoint. Gotta watch out for those corpse axes. Thankfully, it's like really easy to tell when these skeletons are gonna, when they're choreographing that strong ass axe hit. Thankfully, it stands out really well even in crowds. But yeah, if you're not careful, that'll one piece you. Past these guys, I don't really have a need to beat through them.
I must wait.
I love this reset. Part of me wishes that like there would be like some indicator of when I can use this ability to actually successfully execute. Because if I don't execute, it doesn't go off cooldown. At the same time, I feel like that might be kind of cheese if the game just told me when I can make an execute instead of me relying on my own correspondence to damage. Still no waypoint this way. Okay. Just keep moving. I don't want to keep dealing with these mobs right now. They do award a decent amount of XP, so I can't complain too much, but I'd rather take on these side mobs if I had like a party member to grind them out with. Doing them solo is kind of just miserable. Oh, there's something over here I need to grab. What? Did I just get baited? What? Yo! I swear, there was like some indicator on my map telling me... There was some indicator on the map letting me know that there was like a buff or something. Just this boss over here. Oh, King G Nash, you got jokes today. What is this? Okay. George is over here whispering to me. I wonder how many people have just like fallen asleep while streaming. Yeah? It'd be such an awkward thing. Oh, Euroji's live. I'm just like slumped in my chair, snoring. Yes, there's the waypoint. That's what I like to see. Love these waypoints. I don't like traveling on foot if I don't have to. Why do that when I can fast travel? Seriously, whoever like invented fast travel, I don't know if it was Bethesda or if it was Rare. I don't know who it was, but something about fast travel is just so necessary. I mean, not something. It's I know why it's necessary. It just cuts down unnecessary travel time. Some mechanics in the game just like start to feel like a chore if they're not enjoyable, and there's a lot of repertoire and a lot of you find yourself constantly having to do it.
Not ready yet.
I'm starting to crit pretty hard here.
Not ready yet.
Don't mind me. Something over here. There we go. Oh.
Not ready yet.
That's such a cool ability. I feel like Kennen from League of Legends. That was cool. Like, random power-ups like that just go a long way in terms of just like long-term enjoyability. And also replay value. Although admittedly I'm starting to get a little stale of this kit, even though I really like the overall DPS it gives me.
I must wait.
I feel like I want to change out my number 2 ability for something more damaging. Might need to try to do that. Let's see, Warcry. It's not even like a huge buff either. I think I would rather just have like leap or charge. I think that's the way to go. I need like one more ability to cast. This just ain't cutting it for me. Alright, real quick, let's see about re-speccing. Costs 7k. I don't really want to respec all of it, but damn. Okay. Just gonna keep going back. What am I missing? Oh. Okay. This is so confusing. Okay. I could level up this kick. I don't know. I don't really like the kick, though. It knocks them away from me, and I feel like I spend so much time trying to get them near me, although now I do have this lunge ability.
These vermin imagine they can take our land as they please. We must often remind them otherwise.
If I get this leap,
Let's see what
I already have 2 points in it from my items, so that would be... You know, we're going to try charge here, because I haven't used it yet. If it knocks back enemies into terrain. We'll go with this one. And then... I'm going to keep my death blow here. And then I need to spend a few more points. We can drop that cooldown a little, but with that. This Iron Maelstrom ultimate ability is really, really cool. But as cool as it is, like, it doesn't come off of cooldown frequently enough for me to feel like I'm utilizing it efficiently. Whereas, like, when I'm berserking, like, I usually use that when I'm, like, targeting a boss, but usually this Iron Maelstrom's better used for big, giant waves. Damn, you know what? We haven't used Call of the Ancients, so we're gonna go with that, then. Yeah. I like that. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. Okay, cool. Let me level up these again. Sweet. Okay. Now, let me actually respec these. Or reslot these, rather. So we got my charge. That's good. I have iron skin. Okay. We're good. We're golden. It's kind of a cool ability. Alright, those guys put in work. That's pretty nice. I think I might just keep that. The Berserk and everything is really awesome, but just being able to attack faster and deal a little bit more damage doesn't really match having 3 extra weapons swinging for you. Ooh. Yeah, because this other ability summons 3 ancients to help me in battle, but it's only for 6 seconds. But I think all the ultimates are like that, where they don't last a ton of time. What time is it? Is it really? Alright, I'm gonna finish this last quest. What do you want to eat tonight? Okay. There's our guy, Lorath.
What did he take?
Scrolls from the Forbidden Archive. He has the means to summon a lesser evil.
He what? Which bloody one? Oh, of course we don't know. The lesser evil's are second in power only to the primes. If Elias can summon one to his control, he could drown us all in blood.
That doesn't sound pleasant, Lorath. We should do something about that, man. Ah, Lorath's with my party now. Sweet. Wish those guys lasted just a little bit longer. I feel like 6 seconds is not enough time, but I mean, at least they'd make a big impact when they arrive. Damn, I keep missing my death blow. That's so annoying. Like, it feels like it should be like a point and click ability, but it's really more like a skill shot. I guess would make sense. It's just frustrating that some of these faster moving enemies can just walk away from me mid animation, and then I just don't get the reset.
They're coming through hell. I will close it. Put them down.
Hey, Waven! Welcome to the stream. I'm not going to stay, just here to say hi. I appreciate it, man. Hope you're doing well today. Happy Thursday to you, Waven. It's got mortar and explosive. Hooray.
Far too easy. These demons were vermin. I'd expect more from a mage of Elias's ability. Let's search the house.
I have a feeling Lorath's not going to make it out of this.
My burden is too great.
Oh. Teleport back to base real quick, or back to town. We'll repair and salvage. Wasn't even aware I picked up so many rares. Let's see. 3 physical damage. That one's a little bit better. I miss when, like back in Diablo 3, when you'd pick up an item, it would immediately tell you what statistics were superior to what you have equipped. I feel like that was so useful. I'm like sad they took that out. I mean, it's not really that big of a deal comparing items on this game, but it's just like one of those quality of life things. Once you've like adapted to it, it's like such a bummer having to play without it. Okay, this guy's gonna unsocket my stuff for God knows how much money. 5K for that. I don't even know if it's worth unsocketing this stuff. Redamine. Oh, I totally forgot about these elixirs. I hope I can find out how much of the stuff I have. Ah, there we go. Oh, interesting.
still be close. See what you can find.
Today, Master Elias called at my door. I had trouble with my words, so I showed him my
This is the
carvings.
second silent chest I've seen, and I don't know where to get these
Said he would
whispering keys.
See my pain in them. The pain of a lonely
shit.
man who had learned to hate the world. And yet, our mother, Lilith, found me beautiful. He said there are others like me as well. And together, we will build the new world.
What a damn mess. Burning hells! We're too late. Elias is long gone. This Genbar is our summoner.
How can you be certain?
Isn't it obvious? Elias finds Genbar alone, friendless, full of anger. So he plays him like a fiddle, offers him Lilith's love and a part in his grand delusion. Then he gives him tools to express his anger.
Summoning scrolls.
Very perceptive. Who knows how long Genbar has stewed in this madness. Let's hope he can still be questioned.
Let's go kill him.
Oh, Mother, thank you for opening my eyes. Your hatred fills my heart. I cannot stop my hands from working.
Genbar, you poor fool.
He mentioned something about it not being able to stop his hands from working. I'm so curious as to what grotesque predicament this man's in. You know, I'm wondering if it's a bad thing to be taking these altars of Lilith. There was this one game I played. I don't remember the name of it, but it was one of the main characters was his name was Caddick, and like it was a two-player co-op game, and you're battling like this monstrous world evil thing, and like there's these like altars where you can consume them. And you get like a huge power buff, and they're placed like right around where there'd be a ton of enemies or even a boss. So you were always tempted to take them because it would, like I said, it would just be just a flat power buff. Like there wasn't a reason to not take them because there wasn't any readily apparent consequence. But by the end of the game, if you had too many of them, your character ends up betraying his partner in the story because he gets like corrupted because of the altars you consume. I'm wondering if that's going to be the same thing here.
I long for the day when we stand by your side and set the cleansing fire. Visitors? Did Master Elias send you?
Master Elias? Well, yes, in fact he did. Ours is a very important mission. We have something for the Master, but we had heard he was with you. Do you know where he is?
Liar! Dirty pig's-born liar!
Damn.
The Master has all he needs!
Yep, let me swing off this guy. I just get a spear. Oh, one activation of my ultimate did like a third of his HP. That's nice. The first.
Master Elias, hear me! Your enemies are here!
What's he gonna do? He's gonna explode. No. Don't take it, dude. Oh, okay. Well, he didn't kill that guy, surprisingly. Genbar is quite tanky for a vulnerable looking monk, whatever he is. Oh, that did a ton of health. Bit of an underwhelming boss, honestly. I feel like the first and second bosses were much more of a challenge. Maybe this isn't the end, though. It's the end. That guy was not really a threat.
Oh, Elias, how vicious you've become. Bad news first. Genbar was expecting someone. It seems Elias has turned others to his madness. Taught them to summon too, I'd wager. You heard Genbar. The Master has all he needs. They're about to do something drastic.
And the good news?
Elias gave us a gift, remember? This demon he sent to kill us. It is unique. It requires constant feeding. Human sacrifices, in fact. If I cut open its belly, someone inside might hold a clue. Tell us where it came from.
Okay, let's cut open the demon's belly.
For examination.
Bring me that tummy tum.
Lead me to my work.
Wait, where did he go?
Inarius' stupidity never ceases to amaze. Had he not murdered Rasma, Lilith might have been stopped, but now she has the key to hell. We can assume she'll be looking.
Seems like I need to go back to that main quest area, or this area for my priority quest and for the main quest. But damn, there's the waypoint. I walked right past that thing. That is so awkward. Gonna go make my way back. Can I just leave? No, this isn't a dungeon. Oh, well, yeah, I finished all the jambalaya, by the way. Oh, thanks. Damn, I gotta walk so far back. I feel like it's not worth it. Yeah, I'm just gonna go this way. I don't feel like walking all the way around. It's about the same distance, but this is like more straightforward, and I'm less likely to go down the wrong path. Can't believe I didn't unlock that waypoint right here, though. That's so wonky. I like literally walked right past it without getting it. To make it worse, I was looking for a waypoint in that area, so I don't even know why it didn't register for me.
I can't do that here.
Hooray. Okay. I think I'll do just one more quest before we end stream for the night. Let's see what Lorath's got to say over here. I'm really curious to see what he found in the demon's stomach.
At last, Elias's pet demon is inside, ready for the knife.
Could Elias know we survived his attack?
Oh, he knows. And that means we are running out of time. Come, let's see if his demon ate something useful.
It was protecting that fool, Genma.
This is Elias's work. But where is he? The answer lies in the stomach. This is delicate. A soft noble's hand. Elias would have to feed this thing with more than fancy boots.
That's someone's son.
Or daughter.
We should burn demons.
This is wrong.
This medallion bears the crest of the ruler of the royal house of Gulran.
Former ruler.
Obviously.
That's enough, old man. The dead deserve respect.
The dead deserve nothing when the living are in danger. Now Gulran has a new
So Laura, that's real.
To thank for it.
The dead may be worthless to you.
I didn't when I was first introduced to Lorath, I didn't think I'd like him.
Fine. If we are to find Elias, then we must also travel to
But
Gulran. Meet me there and be swift about it.
he has a logical perspective. And it's not like over the top. You know,
and avoid
things
the
don't really go
guns.
over his head.
Too many cannibals. Go to the cliffs. We'll find help there.
Too many cannibals. What the hell? Damn, that's a distance, Laura. Can I get my mount first? You know what? I'm just gonna do this barbarian quest. 'Cause that's kind of way too far.
there, barbarian.
Oh, yes.
I see you are a child of Ariat, yet you bear no crest. Have you no tribe?
The winds of battle carry me further and faster than any tribe can travel.
Spoken like a warrior who has never known a home. There are many like you, raised in the wilds. Your tribe scattered by the fall of Mount Ariat. We oxen have been fortunate. We found a home, good trade, strength. If you wish to join your strength to ours, seek Katra, north of town. She will show you what is needed.
Sure, we can do that.
what you can do. These do you now? The tales walk tall ahead of you, Wanderer. Tell me, are you worthy of them?
I would show you.
Good answer. To call yourself Oxen Tribe, you must earn it in blood, spilled in the sight of our ancestors. I will be their witness. We make for the hunting grounds. See what you can do.
What is that mob? Oh, it's a treasure goblin. Oh, yes. That's what I like to see. Sheesh. What's that? Oh, there's a boss. Oh my god, I'm dead. Oh, not yet, not yet. That's sweet. You can revive randoms. I did not know that. Heck yeah. Okay, where did that legendary sword go? Yes. Love legendary items. Wait, that's way better. Holy. Yeah, okay, even though it's a little bit extra DPS, 27's quite a bit, but having that almost 9% chance to execute non-elite enemies is pretty freaking sweet. So we're gonna stick with that. Hey, Becca! Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Happy Thursday. It's a really good game. Highly recommend it. Even if you haven't played Diablo before, I'd recommend anybody really get this game. It's solid. I think between this, Hogwarts Legacy, and Elden Ring, I think these are probably like the 3 best titles that have been released as of recently. That's just my opinion, though.
A great and terrible beast. It has plagued the steppes all season, laying waste to crops, caravans,
we're gonna do a boss. Okay.
Bring me its head as an offering to our ancestors. Then we may call you Oxen Tribe.
All right.
I will wait here for you to return. Or until the sun rises again.
You will not be waiting long.
Wow.
They were oxen. They set out to the ancestors say you must avenge them.
All these slain barbs. That's sad. Becca, you're exhausted today. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That's one of the worst feelings, honestly. But yeah, I read your Discord message. I'm sorry all that's going on. It's really challenging, and I've never. I can only imagine. It's hard to fathom what you went through with that. I hope I lived through this. Oh, yeah, that was way easy. Holy. All right, Katra, I am in your oxen tribe now. Let me see if there's any loot. Don't see any loot, but that's fine.
And what a great ugly thing it is.
Breathing exercises and of course yoga stretches are really good for promoting healing and overall just good health.
Warrior of the oxen tribe.
And be sure to drink a cup of water today if you haven't. I started doing these like full body stretches. So I start from like my neck, and I just like work all my muscle groups all the way down to my feet. And so it's like a complete body stretch. It takes a little bit of time, and you need to have good space and also support for some of the stretches that you have to do. But it is so nice to do. I've noticed like a big difference, especially in like my posture. So I spend a lot of times on computer. So I spend about 9 hours a day just on my full-time job, and then any extra video games I want to enjoy, that adds on a bunch more hours. So over time, like my posture gets really bad. And the stretches I've been doing have helped tremendously with that.
Not ready yet.
Okay, I think... No, that's an event. I don't need to do that event. I can go right back to town here. Oh yeah, it's my pleasure. Yeah, I hope it gets better. Everything with time. It sounds like really challenging to go through something like that. You are in my thoughts and prayers. I need to get back here. There we go.
Welcome, kindred warrior. Katra tells me she's never seen such skill, that you must be an ancient reborn.
She exaggerates.
But you are not Oxen tribe yet. Not without a crest, made in the Great Forge.
Oh boy.
May it guard you on the path, and always guide you home.
I'm getting my crest. Okay, we gotta level up a couple things here. I think I just need to go for more passive abilities. I don't know. I did not even see these passives here. it's so interesting because like these skill trees are like amazingly in depth, but they're not overly complicated. Like they're really easy concepts to like understand. It's not super convoluted. It's not a bunch of like redundant shit. And they also include a bit of like they include like a bit of like lore with some of this stuff, which is pretty cool. Not exactly lore, but I mean they specify exactly what the attack is. Instead of like I've seen a lot of RPGs where they're just like, oh yeah, it does damage, but no, it'll like specify, no, this is a stab attack, this is a crush attack. It's pretty neat. Damn, I really don't want to travel that far for Lorath, if I'm being honest. You had a tendency of pushing yourself too hard. Ah, I see. Yeah, sometimes it can be sometimes it can be good to, you know, push yourself that extra mile, but yeah, so if your body's disagreeing with you, it can backfire tremendously. My uncle's like that. He had a ruptured appendix, and it was bothering him for like almost a week. Like I think it was just bloated initially due to like appendicitis, and then kept ignoring it, kept pushing himself to keep going to work and everything, and you know, go about his business. And then one day at work, his appendix just like ruptured, and even at that point, like even when he knew something was wrong, he said that he felt bad like leaving work and everything. I'm like, oh my god, not me. I'd be like, get me out of here. I don't want to work anymore. Gonna have to keep moving this way. Yeah, I'm really bummed I didn't get a mount. I was really hoping I'd get like a horse mount, but it's okay. But it's good that you learn that about yourself though, Becca, because you know, that'll help you make decisions in the future, you know. That's one of the big that's one of the big benefits of therapy, but also just healthcare in general. Like understanding your own traits and your own habits and tendencies to do things that may not be in your best benefit, or you know, maybe working against you. A lot of the times we don't see that stuff until it's too late. So having like a medical professional help you understand that can go a long way, you know, in the future for decision making.
What is this?
Neat. I don't know what that is, but we got it. These ancients are so cool. Love that they all wield different weapons. So awesome. Becca, have you played any No Man's Sky lately? I don't know. Actually, I don't recall if you specifically played that game. I remember that's where we were introduced when I was streaming that game. But yeah, just out of curiosity, because I haven't played it in a long time. I think what kind of killed it for me was the duplicating in the game. Like it was nice, you know, when I was really into the game, but like once you realize that you can just get everything infinitely and you really don't need to put any more effort, it's like hard to enjoy the game. Oh boy, that's a lot of enemies over here. Wait, I saw these white specks over here. I don't know what they are. Oh, they're just heals. Oh, look at all the people over here. Okay. There's some type of event going over here. Haven't played anything in 3 or so months. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, it's like weird because part of me really misses playing the game, but like I just don't like have like a huge desire to play it. I think I just miss being able to fly in space. I'm so mesmerized by like galaxies and celestial objects that like, I don't know, that's like totally my type of game. Wonderful. Oh yay! That's like 3 legendaries today. That's really freaking awesome. I'll take that. Damn, I wish I could wear like more than 2 rings, but that's okay. Keep heading that way towards Lorath. I'm gonna drop one of these. Wait, how do I drop things? There we go. Geez, my inventory has been filling up like crazy. Becca says, I'm barely back to being able to launch games. Eventually I'll be able to play them. Oh, I see. Yeah, hopefully soon. I've, at least speaking for myself, like video games are like such a big part of my life. They're such a good way for me to just like decompress and enjoy something new, you know. So yeah, I hope you are able to get back to playing games as soon as possible, because they are just one of life's great pleasures. Where do I go? I need to go here. There we go. Yeah, I would yeah, highly recommend this game. I've said it before, but like the combat mechanics, like all the animations, sound effects, the voice acting, storytelling, visuals and graphics, like everything's just like so spot on. Like I've genuinely enjoyed this game like inside and out. Like I haven't really found anything that I'm discontent with. I think the only thing I could probably nudge towards some improvement would be the would just be like I want to see another class. I hope they announce it maybe this year. But we'll see. We'll see what Blizzard has in the works for us.
Got most of it.
Damn, I think I gotta salvage these 2. Screw it. It's fine.
Win favor, my friend.
I was gonna unsocket those, but I really don't have enough gold. Let's go back to where I was. Yeah, I would love to see another class added into this game sooner rather than later, but since it was just released, I still gotta bide my time and check out the other classes. But I felt like there would have been more on launch. Because it looks like you can always find more things to stick in sockets. Oh yeah, absolutely. They're not exactly rare, but they're not common either. So somewhere between like uncommon and rare for the gems to socket into your items. And then just about any item at this level has sockets. Not every single one, but I could also add a socket in if I want to, if I really like the item. Oh no, we gotta go around. That little charge is so silly to me. Yeah, right now I need to just get more gold. I'm been kind of spending carelessly, if I'm being honest. The Maw of Goran. I feel like this is a trap for a boss. Holy crap. This right here has got to be like one of the worst ways to die. Die through impalement? Like, what the hell? Like the story of Dracula. It's based off of Vlad the Impaler, who was a oh my gosh, why can't I? He was from oh my gosh, why can't I remember where he's from? Hang on, I gotta look it up now. Wallachian, I don't. Oh, that's Romania. Yeah. Okay, so. Yeah, so Vlad the Impaler was like Romanian noble like back in the day, and dude was grisly. He'd just like put people. He'd restrain people like his enemies. He'd restrain his enemies and family members of his enemies, and he'd just put them up on these big pikes after lubricating them, and just like slowly let their body weight impale them. God, I couldn't imagine that level of pain. Human history is full of some evil, awful things, and that's an understatement. There's been a lot of suffering in human history. I'm glad we live in the 21st century. Jeez, this place has me going through so many different regions here. It's weird because like all these regions, I don't see any enemies. It's so strange. I guess we're headed to a hidden overlook, so I guess it makes sense that there's not enemies. It's just so strange. Imagine living at a time when that could happen to you. Oh, I think about that stuff almost every day, honestly. It makes me so happy to be alive. Like, just the fact that I have access to, like, clean drinking water whenever I want. And, you know, if I'm hungry, I can just go to the store and pick up whatever I feel like eating. Just having like that buying power and that level of convenience
Good of you to
compared to
come.
what they had like 2 centuries
If
ago.
you didn't bring an army or siege work,
Sheesh. I'm
Alliance
real
is here.
thankful for life. At
Come to
least
the palace,
in this
brother.
day and age, it's a blessing.
behind the high wall with the gates barred behind him. We can't get through.
You know who can.
Zelaya.
Sure. How many messages did I send? Huh? How long has Oyun been missing? Trapped in there with those butchers? She may be the only one left who knows of the tunnel.
If she's still alive, if this tunnel exists at all.
You don't trust me.
Of course not. You're a thief. Useful years ago, true. But it's clear you have some other reason to seek this Oyun.
Not your business.
That was such an
If I were to look for
unnecessary
Where
like
would I
weapon
start?
wield there.
She has a house in the market square. We were supposed to meet there before, but I couldn't get close.
Yeah, first world life is a blessing.
Tried to come
Absolutely.
back alive.
Totally agreed. Yeah, wish more people would have a more
Not convinced there's only
positive
one
outlook
way.
on life like that. Because it's truly it's a miracle, really. Wait, am I in the right place? I don't know if hidden overlook. Okay. I see why she called these guys butchers. They're like barbarians, sort of. True, unless you are poor, yeah. Well, even by like today's standards, poverty's still hard with today's standards. I don't mean to discredit that, but prior to like the 1800s, maybe after the early 1800s, I think the average person survived on like about $1 a day, which is like extreme poverty by today's standards, and that was the average person who was living in extreme poverty. Like nowadays, at least for in the States, if you're poverty stricken, there's a lot of programs, especially if you're a mother, especially a mother with multiple children. There's a lot of programs out there that are designed to support you and make sure you and your kids are in a good safe place where you can not only live but thrive. We got things like food stamps and public housing, or not public housing, but impoverished housing. Section 8. There's the WIC program. And then there's also just like a bunch of grants and other programs for a variety of things. Really depends on what you're trying to get into and what type of future you're trying to pursue for, your family. But yeah, even by today's standards of poverty, life is comparatively to the past. Life is way better. Even though today people are much wealthier, it's also the cost of living is also a lot higher too. So that's something to also consider. There's a lot more taxes nowadays. Cost of services and goods have gone up substantially. About the business, that's the epitome of poor. Not having something to collect a fee to sell to the tannery, right? Oh wow. I did not realize he was doing that much damage to Yeah, I had when I like growing up, we didn't have a ton of money. We were like lower middle class. Like we still struggled with bills a lot and with money a lot, but you know, we had enough to solve our problems. So I'm really thankful for that. I just went this way. We gotta go back. We gotta go back. What is the tannery, by the way? Do they do something specifically with the urine? I want to say I've heard the term before, but I can't recall specifically what the actual service is or what the actual process is. Distracting you with philosophy. I am good at that. I love it. I'm all for it. There's so many different levels of thinking when it comes to philosophy, and there's never just one perspective. There's multitude of different settings and circumstances, even culture and social status that can apply into it. I think everybody has something that they can say that's contributive to the philosophical conversation as a whole. I feel like everybody can offer some insight on life that can be valuable to the next person. It's just a matter of listening to that person, you know? Like I learned like maybe a few months ago that I needed to improve on listening myself. Like I need to, and it's so strange because like, you know, it's like one of those common sense things. Like, oh, of course I'm listening. I know what you're saying, but like, to actually like listen, you know, are you actually like hearing exactly what the person has to say? Are you projecting that into your own life? Are you taking it from their perspective? Are you seeing how, you know, your own actions are I'm trying to say this. Do you see how like your own actions can be like reflective on like whatever philosophical topic someone's speaking to you on? Like, are you actually like listening to them and applying that to yourself? That's something I kind of realized like recently I wasn't really doing. Like, you know, I would hear people out, but if I could relate to it, I would, because that's kind of how I communicate too. I realize whenever somebody brings up a topic that I have some maybe some knowledge in or some way to relate to it, I often bring up myself. And it might kind of sound like selfish. It might come off like I'm trying to change the topic and be centered around myself, but that's really not the case. That's just how I kind of relate to people and let people know that I kind of understand their positioning or their bargaining. But yeah, I am actively working on being a better listener. And the tannery, tannery. I see. I thought you said something different. I thought it was like tinnery or tenery, something. I'm not sure. They use urea to tan the hides. Oh, I see. Interesting. I didn't know that. What the hell was that? I didn't know that that was a process back then. Interesting. Jeez, I wonder how far I'm gonna have to look for this person. Yeah, I'm curious. I wonder if there's I wonder if there's like any like OG like artisans who like use those outdated outdated methods to do things. You know, because there's always like, people call them hipsters, but there's always like a small community of people who like maintain old traditions. Well, not always, but there's usually a small group of people who like to maintain old tendencies, old traditions, just because maybe it had a certain social impact, or maybe it had a certain prominence to the culture, or maybe it even had a certain quality that gets lost through other methods of getting things done.
The prisons. Maybe there is a chance Oyun lives.
Oh. Find the prison. Dang it. Yeah, I imagine there's like there's some guy out there just like peeing in a pot to tan his squirrel hides or something. Let's try northwest. Nice. Wow, I just love this damage. Heck yes. Aw, poor lady, I tried to save her. Oof. Nice. Really hope I'm going the right way. I'm gonna be so bummed out if I have to go the other way. Although I'm pretty sure since we're getting these demi-bosses, I'm pretty sure I'm headed in the right direction. And lately, I feel like the map designs have been really spot on to where they optimize your pathing so that you're not constantly going in loops. At least it feels that way so far. That's been my experience. I don't know if that's been Blizzard's agenda. But the dungeon designs definitely feel a lot more fluid and less frustrating to navigate through.
I don't have any potions.
Sheesh. Okay. Well. Somewhere we're gonna find this prison. This is a big ass place. We're in the right area. I see some shortcuts over here that I can take. is Oyun? So many doors. I swear I didn't go through half of this place. Oh, I did. Okay. We're good. Superb. That sucks. Sheesh, that guy got shredded.
Are you here?
Who's there? You're not him. Who are you? The chopping. It stopped and I thought he was coming for me next.
Your friend Zolaya sent me.
She's still here?
You'll see her soon. We need to get through the market.
I know another way. It's safer. The old prison wing. It was sealed off years ago after an earthquake.
Say no more, Oyun. We'll go that way then.
Where did the cannibals come from?
I overheard them talking about a news to come and the man who would bring it.
I know which way I'm supposed to go here, but I really want to see what's over here.
Set them free.
Ooh.
Off came a finger, out came an eye, packed up nice in the butcher's pie. Off came a finger, out came an eye, packed up nice in the butcher's pie.
Okay. I don't know if I'm happy that I just went through all that just to hear that guy singing, but we did it. We cleared that area.
There used to be the entrance to the old prison wing. Can you break through?
beautiful. Oh, I love that this ultimate's on a shorter cooldown than the rest of them. Let's see if I can decrease that even more. I think I can. No, I can't. But that's fine. We'll upgrade our killing blow instead. I think that would be much more feasible. Let's get out of here.
We made it. I can't stop my hands from shaking. Give me a moment. Yes. Where?
Keep that beast quiet.
Safe now. Nothing will get you up here.
Solaya! Oh, Yun! Oh, you've come back to me!
You waited. Kept yourself in danger.
Oh, you stubborn cow. Of course I waited. Where would I go without you to tell me?
Anywhere away from here.
Yes, well, you're a lucky fool, I'll give you that.
Lorath here sent this one to find you. They need your help getting into the palace.
There's an old escape tunnel. The entrance is in the caverns nearby. Behind an alcove marked with the Overseer's cross. Twin sabers joined at the hilt. Press the left pommel to open the way.
Caverns. Could be worse.
Wanderer. Thank you. Take care of yourself.
Let's go! Hiya!
Gotta say, my chest plate looks so badass, but I don't really know about the rest of my fit.
I think that was the merchant's horse. Best not tell him. You know, when we first met, I assumed this connection you have with Lilith would lead you to darkness, as it has Elias. But after the good you've done here, maybe I was wrong. We shall see.
Nice, 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 nice. Okay, well, I'm tempted to keep playing, but I am really, really tired and I'm really, really hungry. So I'm going to end stream at this point, guys. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me and all the support. I think next stream, I don't know if I'll be playing Diablo or if I'll be playing Halo. I might bust out Hogwarts Legacy. I'm going to be rotating between those three games for the time being. But without further ado, I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Take care, be safe, hug your loved ones, and I'll talk to you guys real soon. Bye for now, guys. Thank you again for all the support. Have a great night, Becca. Thank you so much.